JR's father, Dre, always teased him to assert his role as a father. But one day, JR dunked directly on Dre on the basketball court. JR shouted at his father lying on the ground, and the youngest son, Jack, filmed the whole thing and posted it online. The next day, Dre's co-workers saw the video of Dre being dunked on by his son at the office. They humiliated Dre to his face, mocking him for being dunked on by his own son. A delivery man brought Dre a box of nuts. Dre thought JR had sent the gift to apologize. The card read, "Dear Dad, I know you like eating nuts." When the co-workers realized it was nuts, they laughed even harder. Being provoked repeatedly by his eldest son made Dre feel very embarrassed. With Halloween coming up, Dre decided to get back at JR. In past Halloweens, JR was always scared and would hide from Dre. Dre knew his co-worker Charlie was allergic to nuts and suddenly came up with a way to prank JR. That night, JR even came to ask Dre, "Were the nuts tasty?" The formerly timid JR suddenly becoming so bold made Dre extremely angry. Rainbow asked Dre to get a plate from the cupboard, but Dre couldn't reach it. JR walked over, easily took the plate down, and sarcastically patted his father's head. Rainbow was laughing on the side, not expecting JR to mock her too. Dre told JR the nuts were delicious, but Dre said his co-worker was allergic to nuts, and that what JR did could kill someone. JR thought his father was just trying to scare him and didn't care. JR sat at the fake funeral of his father's co-worker Charlie, looking shocked. When it was JR's turn to mourn Charlie, Dre told JR that Charlie was cursing him before he died. As JR walked up to finish mourning and turned to leave, he suddenly heard Charlie's voice. JR asked his father if he heard anything, but Dre pretended he didn't. After JR got home, he sat in front of the TV, and suddenly Charlie's video appeared on the screen. Zoe walked into JR's room, and JR asked if she saw Charlie on the TV. Zoe said she didn't see anything, and JR turned back to check again. Zoe left the room and met up with Dre, who was hiding behind the door. Then Dre went in pretending to comfort JR. Just as Dre left the room, Charlie popped out from the side and scared JR so much that he shook all over. The next day, Dre dragged JR out, pretending to go for a walk. Charlie was waiting for JR on the ceiling above the stairs. JR was so scared by Charlie that he screamed and fell down the stairs. Dre and Zoe walked over laughing and recorded the whole prank. JR said he couldn't get up, and Dre kept mocking JR from the side. Rainbow came in and saw JR couldn't get up from the floor. As a doctor, she knew JR's leg must be broken. Dre still thought JR was faking it, but after a while JR was taken to the hospital on a stretcher by the doctor. The doctor told Rainbow and Dre that JR's leg was indeed broken. Dre still didn't believe his son was hurt because of him. After hearing about Dre causing harm to JR, the doctor told Dre to stay away from JR. A while later, the doctor called the police. Dre was so scared he kept explaining. After hearing Dre's explanation, the doctor came to a conclusion. Dre was not an abusive father, but he was a very petty man. JR sat sadly in a wheelchair. Dre finally realized his problem. He sincerely apologized to his son, but JR couldn't understand why Dre always tried to suppress him. Dre felt guilty because of what JR said. Just as Dre was expressing his apology, JR suddenly jumped up, grabbed a basketball, and dunked on Dre again on the court. Dre lay on the ground in shock and asked what was going on. It all started when JR discovered Charlie wasn't actually dead. He told Zoe and Rainbow about it. Rainbow not only asked her doctor friend to help, but also hired an actor to cooperate in the prank. Dre didn't mind being pranked. Dre felt that his eldest son had finally grown up.